I mean, I'll try it. This at least can find us a third land if we really need to. Insidious roots question mark. We found the land, ladies and gentlemen. Mission accomplished. Yeah, lightning does the same thing. You're right. Yeah, lightning plus Boros charm, right? That's kind of nasty. You go like attack with lightning, first strike damage, you take 3. Then I'd like to Boros charm you, deal you 8. Like, I guess like in the most ideal situation in a vacuum, you just go lightning, attack for 3. Then you untap lightning, attack for 3. Or so lightning, attack for 3. Go untap, play land, 4 lands, attack with lightning. So you dealt them a total of 6. And then you double Boros charm them for 16. That's lethal, which is 2 cards. Canal first. Get the Seer Slicer down. It is roots. I was like, what does this deck get that makes it playable again? It is Badger Mocha. Badger Mocha makes a lot of sense. Okay. So what I'm hearing is I really need a board wipe. Make a dude. No, not the Seer Slicer. No, damn my hubris. I clicked too fast. I had a standard Magic Knight. I did Boros Charm on Lightning, give her double strike. So it went 3, 6, 9, and then a Lightning Helix for 12, which is 21. Safe to say my. Oh, because it's each time Lightning deals combat damage, right? That's nasty. Oh, geez, I didn't even think about that. That's fucking awesome. Well, shout out to you for fucking doing that. That's sweet. Yeah, double strike is amazing. I remember when Embercleave was like one of the most played cards in Standard, and to this day, when my opponent has open mana, I'm like, even if it's not legal in the format, I'm like, do you have Embercleave? Like, am I gonna die out of nowhere to a 2 mana equipment that's gonna give the creature double strike and trample and a buff? Okay. Who would have thought? If your opponent makes all their creatures, or all their lands into creatures, who would have thought? Who would have thought we lose? That's crazy. I can bounce a Blooming Marsh to their hand. I can bounce a land to their hand. I guess I can bounce the Scavengers. So let's just play this slow. We're not dead yet. We're close, but we're not dead yet. Quadrupled the damage. My opponent was running Teamer combo and didn't want to block with his creatures. That's insane. That's fine. Man, if I find a Cranko, I'm going to be so happy. So, pass to blocks. Block. Block. 2 blocks. Floodmaw, the 5/5. 4, 6, 7, 8. I got a 2. Riddler, not quite. So we can go land, consult. Consult finds Seer Slicer. Seer Slicer. I have 3 blockers, 1, 2, 3, and then I take 4. Good game, opponent. Well played. To be fair, this is the fire magic matchup. Like, look at this. Yeah, they get all their lands back, but that doesn't matter. They were down to like 1 or 2 cards at one point. I'm gonna say no blocks. Okay, so Soul Guide Lantern is good. Fire Magic is good. We don't really want Consult as much, or into the Floodmaw as much, or even really Krenko. Let's go Trigonotics, actually. I think the Krenko game plan's really good. I think the Fire Magic is just going to be so important in the early game. And once we get to the late game, Krenko should be able to match their board every turn. At the very least, we should be able to block profitably. I mean, they could play a Scooz and I just die, right? I think we trust. One land and we can cast all of the entirety of our hand. I agree, it's a gamble. But I make these bad plays so you don't have to. You get to watch my hubris play out in real time. Okay, now what do we do? We're setting up for the fire magic, so we just Riddler. Nothing bad will ever happen. Now, remember, if you're at home and you're playing Goblins, just always mulligan to a good hand. Never keep a bad hand. I keep bad hands on camera on purpose so that you can see me fail and not get encouraged to do this. This is the opposite of what I want. Not gonna attack with a Molt Tender? It's kind of crazy. And they didn't mill themselves. I'm really interested. Gotta have complete faith or it might not work. It's true. It's true. I do have complete faith in Goblins. These little guys are my best friends. And y'all are my best friends too. Absolute legends. Each and every one of you. Okay. This is going to be awesome. Cast another creature. Or Dredger's Insight. Elf. Elf is fine. End step, kick a fire magic. They can mill. Mill a card is fine. They do get the land back, but it's tapped. Go to mine. Sear Slicer, Bastronaut. And if we need to, we can reset the board again. And we have card advantage saved up. Gene Pollinator's fine. Cranko's great. Combat will attack like this. I agree. Voice of Victory is ridiculous. Damage is fine. Play the Sear Slicer. Hold up the draw on the Soul Guide and the Fire Magic. Scooze a... One, two means all the oozes will be twos. This will be a 4. I think that's fine. So I give them to... In response to the Scooze, I should have popped their graveyard. They would have gotten 1 plant. This is fine. Yeah, because it says 1 or more. I should have popped it in there. In response to the Scooze, they would have 1 token instead of a 2/3 and a 3/2. I think actually now, how many do they have? They have 1 left. Draw a card. Land. Yeah, should have done that in my main phase. Could have played the Soulstone. Into the Flood Maw means it doesn't really matter. Okay, so where are we? We could just play Krenko, pass. We're going to easily outpace them. Voice of Victory as well as cards demanding answers. Yeah, I like it because we don't. I agree. I like Voice of Victory and Goblins because you don't always want to play Cavern if you're playing Hot Lightning Helixes and Boros Charms. And Cavern of Souls is the way you answer counterspells. If you don't have Cavern, you have to play Voice of Victory. Card's ridiculous. No attacks. I think we win this board stall. Now we net 1 more Goblin if we just attack. Wasn't looking at the board. Oh no. None of them have trample. That's really all that matters. That's nasty. All right, opponent, I see you. I see you. This is usually how I win against them. I take 1 really big hit, 3. So 7, 13. I'd go to 5. I think I can afford to block 1. Take 7, go to 11. As long as they don't have a trample. Okay, so now... Interesting. I have enough blue sources where I can flood all the Oroboroid and kick a consult. So I think the first thing I do is just go to combat. Damage is good. So go to the end step. That's fine. Go to the end step. Go to the end step. Trigger. Once that resolves, tap the Krinko. 8 more tokens. Pass. Don't worry, I got you. We're going to be taking out the Oroboroid pretty soon. Combat, bounce the Oroboroid. Everything's fine. So everything's still got the counters. Interesting. Must be a trigger that like gets a number and then keeps it. Go to blocks. And soon we're gonna have enough. We're gonna be able to like net goblins left over. It checks when it's going on the stack, not when it's resolving. Good to know. I appreciate you. Oh, if a non-land left the battlefield this turn. Okay, well, let's kick consult. Find Howl Squad. Curiosity. I guess we have the Riddler. Let's say Curiosity. They're gonna gain a bunch of life, but that's fine. Yeah. That's what I thought too. We can't attack to draw a bunch of cards because we'll just die. I think the easy attack, we definitely play the land. The easy attack is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get Howl Squad down. Pump the Bastronaut. I think the Curiosity is a free block, so we should probably get the Curiosity down. But do we want to do that at instant speed? Attacks. These two things will replace themselves. So we can afford to attack like this. Curiosity is a cat. Go to damage. Bunch of triggers. Land, Frostclaw Siege. End step. I have 6 blockers. Hardcast Oroboroid. They become big. I mean, they're not going to win the game like this. I like this a lot more. So we can go Howl Squad plus Frostcliff Siege. So I can attack with 4 guys if I want to get damage in. I guess it really only has to be 3. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. And there's 6 attackers. I think I need 5 blockers. So we're just going to go... Doesn't change anything. Just attack with 1. Damage is fine. Two more dudes. It's crazy how double Sear Slicer is basically keeping them at bay. Like, these 2 cards are just a Krenko put together. Not quite as explosive, but very, very good. Sure. Swing everything. Then you die. It's an interesting math problem. Yeah, Maelstrom Pulse would be really good. It can't hit goblins, though, because they don't have the name Goblin, which is awesome. Go to blocks. Block, 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 block. But yeah, being able to hit both the Sear Slicers is huge. Go, go, Goblin. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you for dropping in. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. All right. All those goblins die, but we don't. We're staying alive, staying alive. All right, they have another creature. Trajectory, sure. Oh, and they get to eat it with the scoos. All right, so now we need to find our other Krenko pretty quickly. Another Howl Squad. Does that do it? I mean, I don't think so. Wait, maybe it does. This does not have double strike yet. Let's play the Riddler. Ooh, we drew into the Krenko. I guess we should have played the Howl Squad pre-combat. Okay, so if we go attack like this. Might have had lethal here, but kind of want to play it safe. They go to 10, we get max speed. Hey, what's up? Appreciate you dropping in. How's your day going? Hope you're having a beautiful day, Zero. So now we have max speed, so we can go cast Howl Squad. Tap Howl Squad, cast Krenko. Then we can go tap Krenko. Then we can go tap Howl Squad, activate Soulstone, go to the end step. Well, that's pretty good. I do have to say, that's kind of insane. All right, Overlord, what are you going to flip? Another Oroboroid, a Badger Mole, and a Scoos? Upon. I think they're dead. Yeah, it was definitely a weird line. I didn't know if it was gonna work out. Oroboroid's gonna make everything huge. Nasty. This is just nasty. I mean, they're doing the best they can, but the Krenko. Okay, let's just do that again. Spell Pierce for Roots could be good. I just don't think it's going to be good. I mean, we really want to have an answer for Scoos. Scoos and Moltender. Yeah, the game 2 is kind of insane. Okay, so Soul Guide Lantern is actually really bad against them if they have Roots down. Fire Magic is okay, but also hits our board more than theirs. So the 3 probably isn't as good. Obliterating Bolt exiles, so it doesn't take the card out of the graveyard. That's good. Yeah, I mean, Flood Maw is decent. Gets rid of the tokens once they're made. You can go down to 3 and 3. Let's try like that. Trim a little bit. Just tighten up the game plan. There was a couple times in that game I could have been more aggressive to try to close the game, but I really wanted to just stall it out and force them to do basically what happened. So that felt really good. I'll keep this bottom the Enduring Curiosity. Does that look right? Could bottom the Frostcliff Siege. No, this is a 4-drop. It's just not going to work. Elves is fine. Play Bastronaut. I have a Bolt, so I can get the damage in with Bastronaut, and then I can give it Trample and +1/+0. No islands at all. No, not. I mean, I guess I could play like 1 or 2, but between the Steam Vents, is it Steam Vents? No, we don't have Steam Vents. We have Verge and Virgin Fastland plus Multiversal Passage. I think this is better. Combat, attack. Sear Slicer. If they get an Oroboroid down, I think it's a 1/3, and then we can still Obliterating Bolt it. Maybe. Not 1,000%. Yeah, but I guess I could play like 1 or 2 islands. I just don't like the idea of not having any red sources. Ooh. Could just be islands since you're always using them on islands. Yeah, that's fair. And every other land in the deck makes red. All right, they pick up the Oroboroid. Let me see how much mana it costs. Or it does have 4. Actually, they go to combat. They make a token. And they have the tragic trajectory. Okay. That's fine because I have the Obliterating Bolt for the Oroboroid. Fire Magic off the top would be huge. No. Oh, but the Oroboroid will put 1 counter on all these creatures. So Roots does put a counter on the Oroboroid, allowing them to buff it up faster. I think I have to tab. I think I have to kill the Moltender, so that they can't keep making plants. Because if I let them cast Oroboroid, then they tap Moltender to exile a land or else. They put a counter on each plant they control, which includes the Oroboroid. Then they go to combat and put 2 counters on all their creatures, and then the Obliterating Bolt doesn't even kill the Oroboroid. So I can't save it to kill it. Okay. Do I pay 2 life? Yes. Siege. Stadium Headliner. I don't think I can do it. All right, we need our opponent to get very aggressive and for us to kill them in the crackback. The issue is I don't think we can do it this game because we don't have a Krenko. Although we do have the Haste Enabler in play, we could top deck the Krenko. The question is, how long will we live? Not very long. 9 has to get blocked. 8 has to get blocked. I can take... Oh, and 8. Okay, I can take 12, go to 6. It's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good. Well, you know what? I can go Shock, Riddler. Oh, you know what? This is the perfect Aetherize matchup. Okay, we figured it out. Hold up. I had a card in my sideboard for a long time, and I was like, why do I play this card? And I just realized that the reason I play Aetherize is to beat the Oroboroid deck. Like, Fire Magic is good in the early game, but imagine a mass unsummon to your opponent's hands once they choose to attack. -100. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. See, I feel good about most matchups. That makes me want to put